Competition has motivated almost everything I've ever done. Grew up a twin. My sister and I would compete in everything just because we were always there together. Whether that was competing in grades, competing in sports, competing in, who could get to the van the fastest and put their seatbelt on. Always something that we were trying to beat each other at. And so video games was another outlet for that competition for me. The thrill of being better than somebody, talking trash to somebody when you beat them, especially if it's people that you know and it's your friends, that's just a lot of fun. I guess I can remember playing video games for the first time with my dad, like regular Nintendo, Duck Hunt, Double Dragon, Contra. Once it got, more complicated, you started having Super Nintendo, then Nintendo 64. That's when my dad kind of fell off and I kind of just took over from there. I was a big Halo guy and would go with friends to some local tournaments, and I had to ask Coach Stevens if it was an NCAA violation, because you never know with some of that stuff as far as money is concerned. And then once I got to college, I kind of transitioned into computer games. So I was big into StarCraft, played StarCraft 2, and then after that I kind of transitioned into League of Legends. And I'm still kind of stuck on League. I really enjoy playing League. In basketball, it's good to be a couple steps ahead of the play, to know, how the defense is going to guard you, where they're going to be at. I think the same thing can be said with video games. A lot of it is, mental speed, how well you know what your opponent's going to do, the strategy behind it. The quicker you are as far as thinking, the better you'll be. You got to be comfortable when you're playing video games, and so having a headset that fits you well, that can wear for a lot of hours at a time, is extremely important. I feel like I have relatively big ears, and so the headset really does a good job of encompassing my ears without there being discomfort. I think also communication is huge in video games, especially in a team game where you need to be telling your teammates where you're at. They need to tell you what's going on, what they see, so you got to have a headset and a mic that work, that functions so that you can be at your best when you're playing. For sports people, when they see video games, they get intimidated, I think, because there's a lot that's going on. It's pretty complex, but the thrill that you get from watching a basketball game or a football game go down to the wire, you can get those same feelings and emotions from video games. There's always intense situations. It can be very exciting for sure.